So this is Spetsnatzairsoft, and I got someone who told me that they wanted a review of this gun, my VSS, that I custom made out of wood, fiberglass, and aluminum, and a nail, and some screws, and a sight. That was off an old Mauser. Well, I got it at a gun show for about 20 bucks, so pretty good deal. Let's start from the back. Wood stock. Pretty nice stock. Fiberglass. You can see it when you put it in a light. Not quite done with it yet. I still need to sand it down fully. Then I'm gonna put a nice coat of wood varnish on it to make it nice and shiny and looking like the real one, kind of like some of the, like if you saw like a review of like an A to Z Dragunov SVD, you'll know what I'm talking about, because like that type of look, but real wood and fiberglass. The magazine is oak, so is the stock. As you can see, if you can see right there, you can see that little line. Really, it was only going to be about, the handle was only going to be about that big, and I said no way, I'm not having that. And so I built this, and it fits on it pretty nice, and now it's a full handle. And yeah, and this really, it was about as thick as that, is the handle, and it was actually a little thicker. And you can see right here, I cut it down, and then I know it's kind of uneven, but can't get perfection. And then I just sanded it down. Now then the stock is actually attached up through there, but that's put over it. See that thing? And I put this plate on it so I could put a scope on it, and I just thought, what the heck, so I put it on it. Then I went to a pawn shop the other day and I found one for 30 bucks, so I bought it, and it was the SVD stock. It's real Russian too, so. And this is the Mauser sight. It's got, so take a look down the sights if we can. Doing the best I can, but well, you can see the front sight I custom built. Took me about half an hour. I took a piece of aluminum I had, and I cut it like the real one. It was squared off. Sorry. And then I cut it into an L like the real one. I took some files out and I filed it. And I took another piece of aluminum and I wedged it in there. Put a screw through it. And and then I put a nail right there. And if you can see what I did to it, I painted it red. Yeah, you can see it pretty good. Painted it red. So now I have night sights instead of paying like 50 bucks for night sights. So yeah, pretty good deal. Overall, it's a really nice gun. It's got a really nice feel to it. And right there, I put 2 holes in it so I can put a weaver rail and a bipod on it. And I actually put like a little, I made this lever thing, the charging handle, I made that part out of aluminum. And then I thought, hey, what the heck, so I just Sharpied right there with a silver Sharpie, make it look more real. So it doesn't really go back though, I just pretend like and I actually I put a selector switch on it. See? You got safe. And then, oh crap, sorry. Then I just tightened it up before this, and then fire. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Got your little trigger guard here, which is just made out of, if you ever saw a fence post, how it hooks up to a wall, that's what I used right there, except I just cut it a lot. And put some screw holes in it, and yeah. If you're wondering how I attached this to a piece of wood, what I did is actually, there's a pin there, you pop it out, and that comes off, and there's a spring. Then you just screw that, the bottom in, and then you put that on with the spring, and you pop a pin back in, and yeah, it's adjustable. Like I like that it's adjustable for distance, and it has windage, height and windage. So yeah, it's pretty nice. See, right now I'm doing windage. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so overall it took me about 6 months to build it, mainly because I never had any free time to build it. And the stock is just a piece of oak drilled out at the 4 corners, then cut. Right, and then same thing here, except it was deeper in. As you can see, deeper in, like right here. I got a sling for it. It's a Russian sling. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the attachment there to put that on. Then I'm also gonna put the one there to put it on, so it'll be nice. I think it'll look good. So yeah, it's not done yet completely. I still need to do some of the finishing work on it. You can in the light you can really see the fiberglass thing. So I still need to sand that down. I just painted it black for this review. Then I still need to paint the screws black. Oh yeah, let me show you how the scope goes on it. I'll just leave this for you guys to look at. See, pretty good scope. Actually, I think if you could see it, it's written PSO1 scope in Russian on the bottom. So that's how I proved it was Russian. Take that off. See? It's pretty cool. And then hold on, let me put the bearing on. Makes it look even cooler. So yeah. So pretty nice. For $30 I found out it was like a $100 scope, so it's got your illuminated reticle, and I'll have a review on this later. I'm kind of getting off track here, but yeah, it's I'm actually thinking about building an airsoft VSS. It'll be full metal. I'm gonna custom make every part, like the selector switch, bolt, charging handle or bolt, call it that, magazine, hand grip, barrel, sight, rear sight, front sight. I'm gonna custom make everything. So I custom made pretty much this whole thing right here. See it? It measures about 2 feet, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more than 2 feet. The barrel's a foot long, so yeah, about 2 feet 6 inches, maybe like 2 feet, something like that. Not quite the length of the real one, but kind of shorten it down for scale. So, and right here, I know, like, this is way different than the real one. The real one would only curve down right about here, and then it would go like that. But I'm gonna sand it, make it like a triangle, but I did that for a structure, so it doesn't break. And I really thickened up this part, and I beefed up this part, and this part, and I beefed the whole stack up. Then I made that curve down there, and it turned out pretty nice, I think. 6 months. I was very happy. Sometimes me and my friend, when it was done, I was really happy anyway. It was heavy too, like 10 pounds. But, well, with the bipod and the scope doesn't weigh that much. Bipod's made out of steel, so you gotta think, so. But, yeah, it's a pretty good it's a pretty good sniper rifle for play. I'm actually, if I do make the spring one, I will have a review on that, and hopefully that looks way better than this, because this is kind of like just crappy. I got the fiberglass and the resin for about $20, and I had the aluminum laying around for free. Spray paint had, Sharpie had,